Why was money created? Money was created for a reason. Because when humans began to settle in one place, learned agriculture, domesticated animals, and small societies came into existence, a question quietly arose in every mind. How would trade happen? In the early days, humans relied on a barter system. One thing exchanged for another. But this system could not last long, because as life became more complex, needs increased. Not every person had what another person wanted, and not everything could be weighed equally or valued fairly. This was the problem that forced humans to think, to search for something that would be acceptable to all, that could be stored, that could be shared, and that over time would retain its value. This was the moment when money was born, not as a thing, but as an idea. If we ask who invented money, there is no single answer, no one name, because money was not the creation of a single person. It was the result of human necessity. Different civilizations, in different eras, used money in different forms. In Mesopotamia, grain and silver were used for accounting. In China, bronze coins were introduced. And in Lydia, for the first time, standardized coins were minted. But the real question is not where or when money appeared. The real question is why money became necessary. The answer lies in human expansion, in the scarcity of time, in growing distances. As populations increased, trade expanded, and power structures emerged, the barter system became a barrier. It was slow, unfair, limited. At that moment, money took on the role of a language that everyone could understand, through which even strangers could exchange with each other. Money replaced trust, because humans could not fully trust each other, but they could trust a symbol. From this point, money was no longer just a medium of exchange. It became power. If we look at where money was invented, the answer is simple. Wherever there was trade, some form of money existed. Because trade requires trust, and to convert trust into something tangible, money was necessary. But then one day, money became a problem. The day money began to accumulate. Because when money accumulated, inequality arose. Power concentrated in a few hands. And that was the moment when money was no longer convenience. It became control. Rulers used it for taxes. States used it to build armies. Religious institutions used it for influence. If we ask how money works, the truth is astonishing. Money itself has no intrinsic value. Its value is created by human belief. The belief that this paper, this coin, this number will be accepted tomorrow as well. This belief gives money its power. And when that belief breaks, money becomes meaningless. As history has shown many times, empires fell, currencies vanished, and people became poor overnight. Finally, the question remains, why is money still so powerful today? Because in today's world, money is not just a medium of exchange. It is time. It is freedom. It is security. It is control. Today, money can get you better healthcare, better education, better justice, better opportunities. Money was not created to make humans slaves, but over time, humans made themselves prisoners of the system. Money came as a solution to a problem, but today, it has become the greatest problem itself. And this is the truth that this channel seeks to understand. Because until we understand why money was created, we will never truly know where it is taking us. But the story does not end here. Because the real question is not where money is taking us. The real question is where we want to take money. The day humans accepted that money itself is value was the same day they silently left all other values behind. Time, health, peace, and relationships all began to be measured. Everything acquired a price. And when something has a price, It no longer remains a thing. It becomes a commodity. From here, a new era began. An era where money no longer stayed in the hand, but lived in the mind. Humans no longer worked just to meet needs, but to remove fear. Fear of poverty, of being alone, of being considered inferior. Money was no longer a necessity. It became an identity. Who are you? This question was left behind. What do you have? This question moved forward. And when identity turns into numbers, humans cease to be human. They become competition. This was the stage where money quietly entered human psychology. Now, money was not only in the pocket, it was in sleep, in dreams, in fear. People began to earn more, but live less. More time for minimal wages, more effort for minimal peace. And gradually, life became a race with no visible finish line. Here, another question arises. If money is so powerful, then who truly holds the power? The one who creates money, or the one who believes in it? Banks emerged, debt arrived, and interest bound humans to the future before it even came. Now humans began to mortgage their today for the money they did not yet have. They were working for money that did not exist in the present. This was not freedom. It was a modern prison. The difference was only that the chains were now invisible, and the most dangerous thing was that we had accepted this prison because money was not just a system. It was hope. Hope that tomorrow would be better. Hope that there would be more. Hope that it would be enough. But the question is, has it ever been enough? History shows that money is never enough, because the problem is not scarcity, but desire, and desire never ends. This is why those with the most resources in the world are also the most fearful. They fear losing it. Those who have nothing fear obtaining it, and those who have everything fear losing it. Money binds both. This is why, in today's world, true power does not lie in money. It lies in fear. Fear that keeps humans silent, obedient, busy, so that they do not ask the question. Do not ask why this system is the way it is. Do not wonder if there could be another way, because questions are threats to control. Money has become the most civilized way to maintain that control. No clubs, no swords, no chains, only accounts, numbers, and contracts, and humans sign them themselves. This story is not about one country, not about one era. It is the story of humanity, the story of an idea that came for convenience, but became power. But every power does not remain power forever, because power breaks the moment the belief behind it begins to falter. And today, we stand at a point where belief is shaking. Digital money, the end of cash, numbers we cannot see. Money now cannot be touched, only accepted. And the more invisible money becomes, the stronger control grows. The question is not whether this is good or bad. The question is, are we aware of what is happening to us? Because in history, every system that was accepted without understanding eventually became a problem. Money, too, is a system, and every system requires understanding. Perhaps the problem is not money itself. Perhaps the problem is our relationship with money. When money becomes the goal, humans lose their way. When money remains a tool, humans remember their direction. This is the difference between slavery and freedom. Money can free us, and it can imprison us. The only difference is how we perceive it. This story does not end with a conclusion, because it is still ongoing. Every moment you go to work, every moment you make a decision, you are part of this story. And perhaps true freedom lies in knowing what money is and what it is not. Because the day we truly understand this, money will no longer dominate us. Instead, we will use it.